Hey guys, red and black greetings. This is Flamengo. Welcome to the Paparazzo Rubro-Negro channel, you who are arriving to follow more soccer transfer news. Please follow, like, and share on all platforms, subscribe on YouTube and enable notifications. And hit the bell and leave that cool like on the video. We come here with a lot of information. There's exclusive information, there's confirmed information. Defender coming to Flamengo, a forward we're keeping an eye on, Tati Castellanos. We'll bring more information. The deal got complicated. The door is practically closed by Lazio's team. Another player from Lazio is also of interest to Flamengo. We're bringing everything to you right now, and remember, it's really important for you to share our videos and help us out. And you can secure your million PIX points right now, man. It's a benefits club where you buy points to redeem for products and experiences. Get yours now. The QR code will stay on the screen throughout the whole video so you can take advantage, point your phone at it and secure yours. What else happens? Along with points, you can also win prizes. Win instant prizes up to 100,000. Just scratch and the money goes directly to your account. Besides that, on the 31st, which is coming up, there are only a few days left, just a few days left. There are 3 prizes of 1 million reais. There are 5 days left for 3 prizes of 1 million reais and 7 days left for 1 prize of 2 million reais. It's the million picks, the New Year's prize, so make sure you get yours right now because I have a feeling this prize is going to a Rubro-Negro, okay? The points are great, as are the products. Check out the platform now. Well, let's go. I'm going to bring you right away some important information before we get started. The defender who is nearly confirmed at Flamengo will be announced once he also signs with the coach. We are looking forward to it. Jorge Mendes is making Felipe Luis's deal difficult by demanding too much money, so Felipe Luis rejected the offer. He used to want all the cards, and now he has them. There's no denying it. So Flamengo is evaluating. Exclusive News evaluates the signing of Marcos Antônio after physical problems with Saúl and De La Cruz. With the possibility of a surgical procedure for midfielder Saúl and the knee problems of Nicolas De La Cruz, the board started to evaluate midfielders in the market. Also, it wasn't a priority. Now the name of Marcos Antônio, a 25-year-old midfielder loaned by Lazio to São Paulo, has come onto Flamengo's radar. Okay, and then people comment here, right? Leo 751, very good player, was on the radar to be called up. Everton Santos could really surprise people if he joins, you know? He has a lot of quality to start playing again, he really does. The names end up coming up again. Okay. Is Magnifico talking? It could be that not having done preseason influenced this year, but based on what he showed at São Paulo so far, nothing special. The guys answering here clearly haven't been watching São Paulo's games, right? Magnifico, Mateus Gimbra saying he's the best player at São Paulo this year, so much so that he made it to the Brazilian national team. The other one said, so did you see everything wrong? Marcos Antônio was carrying São Paulo's midfield. That's what Ellison said. São Paulo avoided the bottom of the table thanks to him. Marcos Antônio, excellent player, right? The Boto likes him, he's a player highly rated by the board. The scout and the Boto approve Marcos Antonio's name. Is that it? Besides Marcos Antonio, there's another Marcos, this Marcos Antonio from Lazio. I'm going to talk about another Lazio player. Besides Marcos Antonio, there's another Marcos Leonardo. Flamengo is waiting for a possibility. Flamengo has him on their radar, the Al Hilal striker. They might have to negotiate the player. And Flamengo is in line to sign him. Flamengo wants him. He's on Flamengo's list. Flamengo really wants him. Why? Because the deal for Tati Castellanos fell through, right? It hit a snag, right? We're going to bring you this information now. The deal for Tati Castellanos hit a snag. So, before we bring you the news about Vitão, the defender that Flamengo is signing from International, we're going to explain everything to you according to the article here from Tapes on C Sports. Man, a very reputable outlet from Argentina didn't settle after winning recent titles, including the Libertadores, and went after it. It was confirmed about Valentim Castellanos, Tati Castellanos, so confirmed information, everything we've been reporting that Flamengo wanted Tati, TAIC Sports confirmed. So, the Argentine forward with recent experience in the Argentine national team was already on Flamengo's radar in the last transfer window and has become a priority again for the next one. But according to the press, both Argentine and Italian, according to all of them, Flamengo made an offer and received a clear answer, right? From the team, the staff. From Lazio, right? From Lazio, received an answer. A negative one, right? The offer made by the Brazilian club was 22 million plus 3 million in bonuses, but it was categorically rejected by Lazio. The board of the capital club considers Castellanos a key player, and they would only be willing to negotiate for an amount close to 40 million euros, well above Flamengo's offer, almost double. I think the deal is off the table, right, guys? This whole thing with Castellanos is off the table. Let's talk about what's about to happen, which is this situation with Vitão. And just before I bring the information here about Vitão, Raiza brought some important information here saying that the offer is excellent for someone who only has a contract until December and could sign a pre-contract in June. So the offer we're going to present to you now from Flamengo for Vitão, because the player would end up leaving for free later, right? So a lot of people inside the club and close to the player didn't believe in an offer close to 10 million euros. Flamengo got close to that amount. She even says it should surpass that. Good deal for Inter, good for Flamengo too, since they'll be able to get the debt from Thiago paid. You'll understand why. Flamengo is working on their first signing for 2026. We had already mentioned it. Look at that, huh? Almost 3 hours ago, we brought this information here. The cover can't be changed, okay? In case someone says, oh, you said, oh, it changed. No, it can't be changed. Flamengo keeps Vitão on their radar and the defender gives priority to the red and black team. Look, 3 hours ago we published this news about Vitão, who is giving priority to Flamengo, okay? So we brought this information that now 3 hours later Vene Casagrande is bringing a confirmation and much more information. We should congratulate him for the information. 3 hours ago we reported this exclusive. Flamengo has not ruled out signing the defender Vitão despite the fans' frustration with International's stance for refusing to deduct the Thiago Maia debt with the Rio club. The management is keeping in touch, believing that the player's wishes may prevail. This is exclusive information. The defender gave preference to Flamengo, but the deal hasn't moved forward yet because International's management insists on not deducting Maia's debt. Cruzeiro is trying to sign Vitão, but the defender insists on waiting for a solution in the deal with the most beloved club in the world. So Flamengo stood its ground, waited for the player, and he became an important piece. The player's wish always matters, right? It's important to note the player's wishes always come first. So Vitão, right? Very close to becoming Flamengo's new centre-back, another centre-back, Leo Pereira. There's Vitão, there's Iago, right? Clayton and Pablo are leaving, but then you still have Danilo, right, man? A lot of options. Now it's Vitão. He's a good player, still has a lot to improve, but he's a good player, he's promising. Okay, yeah, so, As reported about 3 hours ago, Vitão was giving priority to Flamengo. Journalist Vene Casagrande now reports the following. International accepted the new offer from the red and black team with only the salary negotiations left with the defender's representatives. The offer involves forgiving Thiago Maia's debt, valued at 4.7 million euros with interest. And that's already included, right? Plus another 5.5 million euros, okay? Flamengo will also pay an additional 5.5 million euros up front, with payment due within 10 days after signing, and 500,000 euros as a bonus for the purchase of 80% of the economic rights of the 25-year-old defender. In other words, Flamengo is still they're leaving Inter with 20% of the rights, okay? Inter can still profit in the future in a possible sale. The player is 25, 28, 27, he could be transferred, okay? So the negotiation is ongoing, especially regarding salary with Vitão. But we've already told you that his priority was Flamengo. He wanted Flamengo. The player's wish prevailed. So that's wonderful news, right? We were obviously complaining about Inter and all, but they accepted what Flamengo proposed. They're willing to accept it. They know they need the money, all right? That's a relief. Inter nearly got relegated but saved themselves. They need money to build the squad, cover expenses, pay debt and salaries. There's no other way. These teams, their best players will be sold because there's no other option. You either make tough cuts or do what Flamengo did. The management. After a while, they were able to reap the rewards. It will soon fall and be destroyed. There's no way around it. People cry and complain, but what can you do? That's how it is. Flamengo did its part, and now things are as they are. No one believed it. Khalil, who was the president of Atletico Mineiro, he used to say, the day Flamengo gets its act together, no one can stop them. It's the end of Brazilian soccer. They became the Bayern of the Americas. It became the Bundesliga, and Flamengo is the Bayern here. It's the Real Madrid of the Americas. Like BAP says, that's it, man. The trend is for Flamengo to compete with international teams. Since it was a final and Paris Saint-Germain went to penalties, they initially wanted to joke, but that's the truth. Flamengo didn't just play evenly, they challenged Paris Saint-Germain. It's that simple, so that's it. Please follow, like, and share on all platforms. On YouTube, subscribe, enable notifications, and like the video. Red and black greetings, it's Flamengo, okay?